Hello, today is Thursday, July 31st, 2025. My name is Daniel Mullany and the cameraman is Nico Greina. And today we're filming a video source inspection for Sitek Process Solutions. Right here we have a fully remanufactured 870S spin wrench dryer. This system is staying here in the United States and our customer's PO number ends in 5315. I'm going to go ahead and get the process started and then discuss it as we go. I'm going to start with the bottom chamber because here we have a rotor with our cassette just normally loaded in. But on our top chamber, we actually have our insert product. So you can see we have a 6-inch rotor, but then we have an insert that adapts it down to running 4-inch. It's that easy to change substrate sizes. Okay, and now I actually want to talk about the insert product right now because it's one of our most popular products and it is fantastic for running multiple substrate sizes in the same spin wrench dryer. I just demonstrated two 6-inch rotors and then we have 4-inch running in the top. Well, this customer also has the need for running 3-inch. So now we also have the 3-inch insert right here. This insert is capable of running in either the top or the bottom chamber, just like the insert that adapts to 4-inch. So it's a really great product because it's really flexible for what you use or for what you're running. And again, it allows you to change multiple substrate sizes that seamlessly. Now, first of all, it was great to see how easy it was for me to change in and out. You know, I just simply slid it back and forth. You can also see me handling it right here, how light it is and easy to use. So anybody can use it. And lastly, what that results is it results in a product that doesn't require maintenance or engineering to change substrate sizes for your fab. Because right now, anytime you want to switch to, say, between 8-inch and 6-inch, you've got to put the tool up for engineering, have one of the other team members come over. They're then going to have to remove the center bolt, pull out the rotor, take the other rotor, slide it in, land it properly into the docking position with the center pin, tighten it back down, and then bring it back up for qualification. So all of that work to change wafer sizes when I can just slide this in and out, the amount of labor and time that's wasted by doing that every single year for our customers easily exceeds the cost of just upgrading to our rotor and insert combination, and it's why it's one of the most popular products that we offer. Okay. So in the beginning I mentioned this is a fully remanufactured 870S spin wrench dryer. So that's exactly what you see in front of you here. I want to read off the serial number for our customers so they can identify their tool if needed. SRD-01697. While I'm back here, I'm also going to activate each of the water recircs and evaluate. I don't see any leaks on the top chamber. Nothing on the bottom chamber either. And I can see that down from our drain area, no leaks there either. This system is also configured with our 3 primary options, which include the water recirculation I just talked about, an anti-static unit that provides a static discharge during dry 2. This is important to reduce particle counts and to prevent any damage to devices that might be super sensitive to a static buildup in the Teflon cassette. And then lastly, a resistivity probe, which is going to monitor the resistivity set point of the DI waste water. We also have a DI water alarm that's going to prevent your tool from running if it's not seeing that water within the first 10 or 15 seconds of running. And the ability to run a Q-rinse, which is a step to where if your system does not see a certain level of resistivity set point on the probe, then it's going to prevent it from continuing on in the process cycle until it either sees that set point or then logs an alarm. Either way, it'll let you know if at the end of rinse you didn't hit that set point. Just the question is whether or not it rinses for long enough to where it finally just proceeds so it can finish the rinse and not rinse for eternity, or it hits its set point so that way when it finishes it says, hey, we hit the set point, but not within your first, say, 60 seconds or whatever timing you had programmed on the rinse process. And that's just one of the amazing updated features that we offer with our Slick Device controllers. Our Slick Device controllers are field retrofittable and have a ton of fantastic features that allow you to upgrade your existing spin rinse dryer to a like new one. This includes multiple recipes with customizable capabilities for each step, data logging and analytics modes, a maintenance mode that allows you to individually troubleshoot or individually actuate any of the components on the system for troubleshooting. A sex gem is available, and also an N2 purge saver mode. So I talk about all these features and the capabilities of the Sitek controller, and those are all great, but you also need to be able to justify upgrading to another controller if you're looking at doing that for your fab. You know, they're not just going to spend money for features if there's not real value that we're getting out of it. And so a lot of those stuff that I described are a little bit more intangible, but what is tangible is the nitrogen savings that this controller offers by reducing N2 waste while the system sits in idle. And so essentially what we're going to do is at the end of your process, we are going to prevent N2 waste once you remove the product from the chamber. And so when we do that, we find ourselves saving traditionally somewhere between $2,000 and $4,000 per year per chamber in N2 waste. So when it comes to upgrading to a slick device, the decision really is a no-brainer. We're not only going to reduce your N2 waste and put money back in your pocket immediately, but then we're also going to give you all the fantastic features that you need in order to have a better operating experience with the spin rinse dryer. When you couple that with the inserts that we offer in order to run multiple substrate sizes, it becomes obvious why Sitek is the worldwide leader in spin rinse drying in general. We're the experts with the Semitool systems that were the most popular systems ever manufactured. We have brand new Sitek systems, and we even purchased Rhetech many years ago. Rhetech being another one of the major spin rinse dryer players. So when it all comes together, our 28 years of expertise with spin rinse drying make us experts in understanding wet process environment, which is exactly why we have now offered a whole variety of other wet processing equipment, which includes box and cassette cleaning tools, mask cleaning tools, chemical benches such as wet benches such as acid and solvents, chemical delivery systems, waste carboys, bottle washing, and a whole variety of other tools that are found on our website. If you want to learn more about what we do, please go to www.sitekprocess.com and browse around. There might be something else you're interested in. Okay, so 30 more seconds. What I'll do in the last 30 seconds then is just give a quick rundown of why this system looks like new, but it's actually a refurbished tool. It's because every tool that we've refurbished goes through the same extensive process, which includes a complete breakdown of every chamber, chemical cleaning and electropolishing of all metal parts, an automatic replacement of every consumable such as tubing, gaskets in the window, and then a rebuild of all the components like the motors and valves. From there, we're going to reassemble the chambers using our QC process and then put them into the form that was ordered. In this case, that form being a double stack spin rinse dryer. From there, we go through our final QC and process runs here in our final test area, which results in a like new system that's going to run like new. All right, a successful run of recipe 1. Opening the bottom chamber. You can feel the N2 purging and hot. The cassette is warmed with a touch. Substrates look great. Coming to the top chamber. Cassette and substrates look great. Ready for the next step in our manufacturing process. And actually, I just remembered, next I need to run 3-inch. So what am I going to do? I'm going to walk over, grab my 3-inch insert, and change wafer sizes. It's as easy as that. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to view our video inspection for today. Again, my name is Daniel, and this video is filmed for Sitek Process Solutions. I'd love for you to give us a call so we can talk more. Our phone number is 916-797-9000. My extension is 2201. And I'd also like you to check out, please, some more of the YouTube videos that we have on our YouTube channel. We've got all kinds of video demonstrations of more tools, as well as instructional and educational videos about our equipment. Thanks so much for your time.